Good day, welcome to Multi-Net Design. In the continuation of our budget and mini filler in Autodesk Revit 2024 that we have started for a while. So in this episode, we are going to start creating a roof plan. So this is what we're going to work on and create. So before then, we have done something in the episode that if you have never been following up before, try it as much as possible to follow all through step by steps. This is the ground floor plan. So this is the second floor plan with all the annotation and every other distributive option that are available. So the details are still coming after. So you go to the second floor plan as well. The details are all the details and everything will become in place after the whole things have been done. But for now, let us concentrate on the structural partitioning and every other condition that is necessary. So for now, we are going to do the roof. But before we do the roof, we want to create the foundation, which is something that has been empty. So we want to put it in place so that the elevation that we are having, everything will be completed and things will start taking shape one after the other. So from here, you click on this and say select all instances in this view. So after you done that, you go to foundation. So what you do is that you copy this, copy to clipboard, then you go to foundation. So from here you just click on paste and paste to current view. That is all. So after when you click on join, so from here now you change this particular wall and every other thing that are there. So the wall is going to be changed by clicking here. So you just reduce the wall. Since you have the 1000 of the seat height, so you change this one to 800. So everything will be joined together. Something is missing. Base, no, not base. Click it, Ctrl 0. So go back to select all these instance in this level. Select everything. So from here, this is where we do not base. We just go to change the connected height to 800. So finish. So you delete all the elements whatsoever, delete everything that are not reasonable. So this you are over. So select all the doors and delete them. So join off you all the half wall, join them together. So like this now you connect this because there is a base wall here. So you connect this one as well. Click similar, so connect this one. So this is the base for the staircase and every other thing that go along the other part. So delete all this wall, then connect this one together again. So that's all. So you can go to start elevation and see what we've done, which is okay. Something is here that is giving us issue, don't delete it, it's not necessary. So now as you have this, you can go to 3D and go and see the whole base examine of everything. So you have that in place, the floor plan and the whole 3D, everything is in order. So you can flip around and check. So you click here to change the shaded part and see that okay, everything is in conducive relationship. So that is how you walk around in this particular design. So many things that we are still going to do, close this paper up and every other thing, but let us concentrate on the real idea of this project. So now the roofing system is what we are going to start off straight up. So what do? We go to level 3. At the level 3 now, you select all instance the same way we did in that one, in that place. So select all instance in this view, then at the same time you copy to clipboard. So you come to roof plan and you say paste on this floor, paste. So align to this particular good. This is done, which is okay. But one thing we have done here is that we are going to remove so many things that we don't want. So all this internal partition, they will go. So what we do is that you select them because it's only external part we need. So they have to give way for us so that we concentrate on our design proper. So this one we must go. To select them like that and they will leave. To delete whatsoever that you are not necessary. So you close this up. Beautiful. So we have this in place. So go to elevation or 3D and go and see the shape that it took. So this shape that it took does not matter to you for now. What matters is that what's the shape of this one will give you. So we go back here and say roof plan. So at the roof plan now, you start creating your roof. So go to architecture and you click on roofing. So roof by foot things. So you click here and select. I'm going to do something drastic. So what I want to do is that I want the roof not going to be embedded within. So it's going to be within this. I'm going to be covering the whole aspects of the wall. So with a coping system around the whole roofing edges, and so that the whole thing will look more different unlike before. So what we do here is that all the sloping arrows are going to go. So click on this define arrow. So you click on this one again. There's only one that is needed, and which is the side. With the back side. I want it to flow and fall to the back, so not side. So side back is going to be something I need to get here, and then I'm reducing this height to something like 3, which is okay for me. So attach to the, yes, you can attach it. That's what I want to do. Attach it, let it flow around the switch. So when you attach it like that, so let me see it in 3D. Can you see? So this particular is, so if I am increasing this part now, like elevation, so I'm taking it up. The more I push it, the more the wall is attached to it. The more I push it, the more the wall is attached to it. So that is the condition in which I have this place. So I'm getting up to this point, and I'm also liking what I'm seeing. So this is what I have at this junction. So I'm going to edit this one again, edit the footprint. So go to roof plan, open it. So just a little bit offset for the hanging. So I'm going to do it like, okay, I'm going to do 75 offsets without repeats. Click. So offset is 75, offset is 75, offset is 75, and offset is 75. So click finish. So it's done. So you go back to your 3D and see what you've done. So these parts are all coming out. So what we have done here is the roofing system that we have created, which is okay and accurate. And this is the beauty part of the design. So everything falls according to the way we want it, but the sloping are not falling according to, so the slope supposed to flow to the back. So what did you do that did not work? So click on this edit type. So click on edit structure, then go back to the edit roof type. So moment it uploads, so go to the surface pattern, and then you go to model. So from the model now you change it. You can use this brick something, or you create your own, or you say to duplicate whatsoever you think that is okay for you. So just say duplicate, and where you do what you fatigue. So you name it in that manner, and you click OK, then you click OK. So you see this arrow that is diagonal now, everything is going to fall straight to the back. So finish it. Can you see? So everything line accordingly to the way the slope flow and fall. So this is for this at this junction. So the next aspect we are going to focus on is to now the concept of the concept of the elevation. So I want to define that principle from this moment, so which is going to be so easy and it's going to be working according to the way the elevation looks. So let's go back to the south elevation and see what we are talking about. So this is the south elevation. So what I want to do here, let me give you the annotating pattern of it. So click on annotate. So the draw of this, if you have lost in the kind of the pattern of which you want your elevation to become, this is a listenable idea for you to use. So I'm going to draw this one now. Draw it like this. Bring it down. So do the same thing here. Draw it this manner and stop it there. So here you can bring this up, like, okay, let it have this, and then maybe this one should come down a bit. So can you see the concept of the elevation coming out? So how am I going to achieve this one? That is the next step I want to do, and it's going to be the roofing system that I'm going to use to create that. So now what I do, I go to my 3D So I'm going to my 3D, what did I say, component creation. So I'm creating component from here and say model in place. Model in place I want to use is that I'm going to use it from the level of the roof, which is this aspect. So what am I creating? I'm creating something influential. So click on this component and say model in place. So model in place, I'm going to select, go to roof, select the roofing aspect as well. I'm going to use that roofing system to create that. Click OK and say roof 1. Fine. So what you do now is that you click on create. So what you do is to click sweep. So the sweep is what I'm going to use to create that. So I'm creating the part. So the part I'm selecting is the whole, then I'm putting this one here. So let this one work for me and let me see how far we go with it. So click finish, then go to profile and go and edit it. So go to your site elevation, open the site elevation. So like the diagram I've already made here, this is the way I'm going to work towards that and get it done. So I'm creating a solid point for this. So the solid has been created. The coping edges, I need to put it in place as well because they are all going hand in hand. So this one is going to be here. So what we do is that we create this. Good. So delete this one, it is not necessary. Then delete, press delete. Then you click this and join this one together. So you start testing it whether it will work. So it will flow. This is it. So the pattern is here flowing together with what we want it to be. So this is what we have created and this is the way it's flow for now. So you can edit this one, edit the sweep. So edit this sketch part, go to roof plan. So you edit this one to something here and you click finish and say finish. So go to your 3D and see what you've created. So here you change the material category and let it flow with the wall part. So what do? So you select the roof tiles or whatsoever, or you change it to you change just the aluminum and you say duplicate this one with the assets. You can call it a roofing wall, roof wall or something like that. So you say use the appearance and change the material from here and click here. So the material is going to be not auto appearance. You can use appearance aesthetic. Then you come to ceramic. That's what I used to use most, ceramic, and use porcelain. So ice white, I'm going to click that and that is okay for me. So I think I've selected what I need to select, ice white. So change, then click OK and click OK. So you see this thing has changed. So now you can check it around from the 3D and see the material system and every other thing. So this is the pattern in which the elevation is taking place from. So you can reduce this height and take it to something below if it's giving you a kind of a sign that okay, there's no one to flow with what you need. So that is the way you work on this kind of a design procedure and design principle. So this elevation is set and this is the main thing that we want to do for now. So you can edit this one. I want to edit it. You don't want the parts to be like of this nature. So I'm selecting this. So I'm selecting this one. So I want it to have something come here for me. So the edges are too sharp. So I'm finishing it here now. They finish. Good. So this is it. Just follow from this way up and giving me what I need. So I have done with this. It flowed through the side way and side around. So I can decide to do the same thing by putting this in order. And how do I do that? So I want to have this pattern to follow with the side of the elevation as well. So what is the point and what is the need for me to do that? How do I get it done? And this is the thing I'm going to do in the next class. So as you want to see the principle of design that we are talking about here, this is the major rule that you need to follow. Design is a creative, sensational aspect, and we are going to get to the root of all these things by following our step one after the other. So thank you for watching.